Sawasdee krap and welcome to Thailand News Today, a new week and a week when the news cycle moves away from the COVID-19 stories about prevention and statistics and starts to move towards recovery, especially here in Thailand. So hopefully it's going to be a week of good news as the country starts to reopen. But to today's main stories. This morning there were 6 new cases announced across Thailand. That brings the national total to 3,015. Of the 6 cases, 4 were reported in Phuket yesterday afternoon, but were not included in yesterday's national tally of 5 cases. Today, Phuket has announced no new cases. The other 2 cases today were reported as a 6-year-old boy who lived with a previously confirmed case from Narathiwat and a Thai woman in Yala at the Malaysian border who was found through proactive testing, both in the southern provinces. So in the short term, the future of tourism is probably travel bubbles, a term you're going to hear a lot more of. Basically a loose agreement between neighbouring countries to allow, well, reasonably free travel between 2 or 3 countries. Staying isolated is not an option nations can afford long term, and travel consultants predict it's just a matter of time before other countries create travel bubbles of their own. Australia and New Zealand have already committed to a travel bubble, but it's not expected to start for at least a few months. Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania have also announced their plans to open borders from May the 15th. Locally, Thailand and Vietnam are in a perfect situation for creating a regional travel corridor between the 2 Southeast Asian nations over the next few months. Both have dodged the worst impacts of COVID-19 and have been reporting single-digit new cases in recent weeks, whilst pouncing on small localised outbreaks. There's a full version of that story at Thaiger.com. Well, a monk's been killed up in northern Thailand, apparently last week, after pointing out another person's drinking habits. It happened in Lampang, just south of Chiang Mai. But it wasn't until yesterday that villagers discovered the body of the 69-year-old monk in his pickup truck. His body was decaying and, according to villagers, gave off a strong smell. Evidence led police to a 44-year-old who eventually admitted to shooting the monk. There was a reenactment at the crime scene yesterday. A Pattaya shop owner and his family have been left shaken after an attack from a local gang, apparently because they wouldn't serve them alcohol after the curfew. Around 10 young Thai men, apparently very drunk, arrived at the shop in the Bang Lamung area at 11 p.m. on Saturday night, demanding to buy alcohol. The owner was inside with his wife, daughter and 2 grandchildren. The man refused to sell alcohol as it was after the curfew, and an argument quickly escalated. The gang used sticks and bats to smash the shop and the family car. Whilst the man and his daughter went to the police to report the crime, the gang later returned to the shop and attacked the owner's 53-year-old wife, who was attempting to protect her grandchildren from the gang. Police maintain that they know the identity of the gang and hope to make some arrests soon. And we finish today's news with an only in Thailand story with a fairly ordinary looking TRex taking advantage of the shops opening around Phuket. Nicely accessorising with fluorescent vertical striped carry bag, the TRex has been a common sight on Phuket streets over the past week. Whilst there's a commonly held belief that the dinosaurs went extinct 65 million years ago, we have the evidence that they are, in fact, getting back to the shops just like everyone else. Well, that's the way we see today's news, the first day of the week. There's plenty more at Thaiger.com. We try and do between 15 and 20 brand new stories every single day of the week. And you can subscribe to the channel here and get some alerts when we've got a new video up for you. In the meantime, thank you for joining us. We'll leave you with some video I shot just on Saturday, probably a common sight at the moment, and a sight that we hope to see a lot less of as things start opening up in Thailand and people hopefully get back to work.